So let's take a look at the actual public bookings page itself, how we customize that and how we can view it. So I've got here bookings page on the left-hand side on the menu. So this is where we're going to come down. Final little bit of setup first before we can take a look at what it is. So first off, your unique booking link is here. So this is the one that you can either copy to your clipboard and then give to your sort of website administrator so they can embed that onto your public website so that that's where your customers can go to make their bookings. And we'll look at going in there in a moment and seeing how it's all displayed for you. Don't forget to add your terms and conditions and your privacy link. This is all going to be displayed on that public bookings page. So literally just pop in the URL for your privacy and pop in the URL for your terms and conditions link. Don't forget to share those contact details. We talked about them earlier. Because it's being made on your through bookings and through Scribe, you obviously don't want that no reply at scribeaccounts.com to come through. You want them to be able to know what your contact number and your contact email address is. So pop that telephone number in so it can display on the website, and obviously do make sure that you share those contact details for those block bookings and any other inquiries that you've got. That SMS notification, so obviously as I said, you can set that up for SMS notifications as well as or instead of emails to be sent. So when that's actually coming through, it's going to be an abbreviated name for your council. So it can only be 11 characters long, and please don't include any numbers. So that, as I said, is just going to be used on the phone to display who that message has come from. So that's it for your setup. If we now view your booking page, we can see what that actually looks like on the main website itself. So here, my council name has appeared in the top left-hand corner of the screen, and I've also got my logo that's appearing in the top left-hand corner as well. Because I shared my contact details, that email and that telephone number have come through in the top right-hand corner as well. So all of the individual venues that you've now popped through are displaying through in here. If I come into my Dayworth Hall and look at those individual details, I can see where that information has filtered through. So if you've claimed your Google Place, that Google rating will appear here. And I've obviously got that £25 per hour that's showing. So that's where it's showing from my fee text. I set my status up originally to say that my hall is set to being an inquiry. So here it knows that it's making an inquiry. I've obviously got that standing and seating capacity being displayed here as well. And obviously I've requested to know the number of attendees. So we can see here where that information is now showing through on the live web page. I've got all those individual pictures and the video that's available. I've got the lovely description of my venue that's there. Coming down to the map, we can see the full instructions for the map view, that pinpoint and that link through to Google for them to be able to get the directions to access the venue. Any additional services that have been selected are showing here. And we've also got that little information tooltip that I looked at. I said you could hover over that and it would display that additional information that you've popped in there. So that's where I've got that from £10 per person for that catering coming up as well. Then you've got the full bookings calendar as well. Today's date will always be a different colour so that they obviously know which date you're coming in from. So extra information being displayed at the bottom here. So as I said, it doesn't just have to be, I had booking terms and conditions, didn't I? But we've got that sort of table layouts or additional items that you want displayed on there. That video, that nice little touch is coming through there as well to share that information, and then it goes on to the other venues. At the bottom, I've got those terms and conditions and privacy policy. So clicking into that terms and conditions, it just opens it up as a separate PDF that's there so they can obviously go through and view those as well. But it's all popped down there so that it's able to be seen.